Are doing well. I don't know why my camera is whatever. We're cooking today. You guys excited? We're cooking today. Yeah. We're making 100 dumplings once again. This is like a monthly tradition of mine. I like to make this time I actually got the so we're using the dumpling wrappers for the correct purpose this time. So that's gonna be great. We're making butter chicken pan-fried dumplings. So yeah. Sundar said, I just finished watching the new episode of My Adventures with Superman, also known as Maz or Peak. I'm glad. Did you like it? Did you enjoy? Charlie said, wait, Charlie, have you had your surgery? How did your surgery go, Charlie? I got a care package for my friends after my surgery. Aw, that's really nice. Your friends love you. Sundre, you really liked it? Nice. Well, I bet it's better than Supergirl, whatever that new movie is that everyone seems to hate. Oh, you haven't had it yet. It's for after your surgery, which is on Wednesday. Okay, so like 2 days from now. Okay. Well, it's coming up. Well, I still wish you the best, and that's great that you have friends that love you and appreciate you. Tim said, you did your first stream in a while. I didn't realize you were a streamer. Here, I'll follow you right now. What kind of stuff do you stream, Tim? Here, I just left you a follow. Shout out, Tim. Let us know what kind of streams you do. I read a book, The Memory Police. Wait a minute, I love listening to reading streams. Oh shit. Okay, that's great. That's perfect. That's great. I really love, reading streams, art streams, all that kind of stuff. Charlie said, I'm freaking out. It is scary, of course. Yeah. It's hard to, it's easier said than done, but I guess try not to think about it too much. There's not that much you can do, right? You've probably done everything to prepare. Now you just have to wait. That's annoying. Okay, should we get started? Here, I've got my chicken. I'm gonna put my chicken in here. I'm gonna try not to touch it so I don't have to go wash my hands, but we'll see. Yeah, so far so good. So far I haven't contaminated myself. Oh, there's paper on the bottom of, I hate it when there's paper on the bottom. Well, I'm gonna have to pull that off. Okay, well, I just contaminated myself. Whatever, it's fine. Ew. I hate when it has juice that's dripping off. Ew, gross. Okay, where's the other paper? I know there's another paper in here. Here it is. Okay, gonna go wash my hands. Oh, wait a minute, let me put the 2 eggs in and then I'll go wash my hands. Hi, Ethan, how's it going? Ethan, we're cooking today. We're cooking dumplings. I'm getting all the contamination stuff off on my fingers, and then we're gonna go wash our hands. Charlie says, I can't think of anything else to do. Yeah, I hope you're able to find some sort of distraction. I hate that. I hate, well, this is probably not gonna help, but when I was at my meditation retreat, I was waiting for time to pass, and the more you wait for time to pass, the slower it passes. And literally I would get to the point where I was counting down, counting the seconds. I would count to 60 and then count to 60 again and then count to 60 again. Turns out when you do that, there's a lot of time in 1 minute. Turns out when you do that, there's a lot of time. Sundre said, speaking of Supergirl, she got some good development in the new episode. Oh, I see. So she must be a character in a bunch of different Superman media. Welcome, Ethan. You are early. Well, thanks for being here early. How's your Monday going? Is it Monday for you guys? Monday night. For me, it's Monday afternoon. Okay, I'm gonna look at my recipe. Okay, so I need 2 teaspoons of curry powder, 2 teaspoons of garam masala, and 2 teaspoons of paprika. Okay, that's pretty easy. My curry powder here. Gotta make sure this is not turmeric. It's got turmeric in it though. Add that. I usually do like heaping teaspoons because I don't know, it doesn't hurt to have too much spice, you know what I mean? Supergirl is Superman's cousin. Oh, I see. I wasn't familiar with the lore. I just heard that the movie was terrible. I kind of have superhero fatigue, but Sundra, it seems like you don't. Okay, so you're saying they're still good at putting out good superhero media. I don't know, man, like ever since I watched Infinity War, I feel like that was the peak of super hero media. After that, everything kind of sucked. But that's, maybe I'm just a snob, you know what I mean? I'm probably just a snob. About 39 hours to my surgery. That's a lot of time. That is a lot of time. It never gets less scary, yeah. But you learn to deal with it with the surgery. Yeah. Yeah. Every moment will eventually pass away. This too will pass. My 5th or so under general anesthesia. Okay, so you've had surgeries like this before. Put one here, one here. Okay, now I'm not, this is not in the recipe, but I'm gonna add some spicy chili powder too, because I like mine a little bit spicy. I'm just gonna add like half a teaspoon of spicy. The recipe also doesn't call for salt, but I'm like, okay. I need to salt my dumplings. I don't want them to be bland, you know? Ethan said, good, I'm training split, I'm almost there. Hey, nice. Well, I hope you get there soon. I hope you get, best of luck to you. Sometimes you just have to shift up how you're training for it. Okay, that's gonna be good. 1 teaspoon of salt. You know what? That was probably too much. It's 2 pounds of chicken. 1 teaspoon of salt's gonna be fine, right? Well, too late. I already put it in. It's not like I can taste it now. Sundra said, I don't watch the live action movies. Often I prefer to watch the shows and animated movies. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what's, well, I already mentioned this, but a good superhero movie, it's always my favorite, is The Dark Knight. Yeah, I watched that last week. Dark Knight is really good. Luckily tomorrow I go shopping with my friends. Okay, nice. You going shopping for anything in particular, or just window shopping? Okay, we're gonna mix the ingredients now. It doesn't need to be mixed that well, so I'm just gonna like mash it together. Yeah, that's a lot of seasoning. So it has kind of an Indian flavor. Oh, frick. There was another piece of paper in here. Where's the paper? Where'd the paper go? Oh, maybe it was just an eggshell. That doesn't usually happen. I don't usually get eggshells in my thing. Well, I guess I wasn't being careful. I feel like I saw a sheet of paper though. It's okay. Extra fiber. Extra fiber from the paper. Papery dumplings. Dark Knight is great. The entire trilogy is great. Yeah, you know what? I've only seen the first movie once. Batman Begins. I only saw that one time. And the third one I've seen maybe 2 times. But the Dark Knight I've seen like probably 15 times. A lot of times. From the Dark Knight Rises, I remember the guy with the mask. I remember the football field scene, like where the football field just crumbles away. And then I remember there's a very beautiful woman. There's a very, very beautiful woman. Yeah, she caught my eye. I mean, Anne Hathaway is beautiful. There's multiple beautiful women, but I'm talking about the one that he like sleeps with one night. And then, well, I don't want to expose the plot, but I think I remember what the plot was. That she was very important to the plot. Was her name Taylor? Oh yeah, I don't remember. I just know she's the lady from Inception. She's also in Inception, and she's also gorgeous in Inception. Inception's another one of my favorite movies. I've watched the entire trilogy twice. The first time with my dad, and the second on my own. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like even all of them could be standalone movies. Like you don't really need to know the lore of the previous movie that well to be able to enjoy. Talia. Oh, okay. I would need to watch it again to see. DC is the king of superhero animation. You don't say. There's a new Batman animated movie trilogy coming out soon based on the Nightfall comics, and I'm excited. Okay. The same story, 100 different ways. As long as it's still interesting, then that's good. Tim says, I'm excited for my kids to grow up and I can share all my favorite media with them. Oh my gosh, I agree for sure. I agree. Yeah. And I feel like just the stuff that came out around when I was growing up was just so good. I feel like there's also like crucial movies I want to show them for their own like development as well. But when they're a kid, I really want to show them Blue's Clues. Oh yeah, I grew up with Blue's Clues. Okay, I'm putting half of this in the fridge so it can stay cold while I'm using this. Because I don't want it to go bad. Since I'll be sitting here for a good long while. What inhibitions are we releasing? Hi, Sam. Sam, I went to ecstatic dance yesterday. Sam, I gotta tell you, that was wow. Just wow. It was fantastic. I've never danced like that before. I've never danced in the way that I danced yesterday before. Hi, Galti. Yeah, we're making 100 dumplings once again. This time we're doing it the right way. We've got the dumpling wrappers. We put all this stuff to the side. We're making the pan-fried dumplings. So, all right, I might need to use my scissors and cut this. Yeah, this is gonna bother me. Okay, we're gonna cut it. Shit. Okay. Can I reach down without getting off my seat? Let's see. Mobility skills. Okay. Mobility skills. The Nightfall trilogy. Okay, so it's Batman, but with a different story. I see. Like a different Batman story. Creative One said, for one of the milestone birthdays, Grandma had her second party ever. What was the milestone? Also, hi, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, have you guys heard of ecstatic dance? If you haven't, I encourage you to try it. It's like dancing during the daytime. By the way, I don't know if I love this music. Actually, I kind of hate this music. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of despise this music. Let's do this one. Old Reliable. Going back to Old Reliable. Play it from the beginning. There. Oops. There. Only 90. Only 90 is pretty impressive. That's longer than a lot of people live. I think I'd want to live until, well, I kind of want to live until 100. I feel like that's a good solid number. I want to reach triple digits. What would be really cool though is if I lived until I was 104, because then I would have lived in 3 different centuries. I would have lived in the 1900s, the 2000s, and the 2100s. I think. 100 years, 100 dumplings. Yeah. I just fucked up the first wrapper. Can it be saved? I don't know, we'll see. Okay, there's a lot going on. Let's pull these dumplings out. All right, we got our wrappers. I was gonna put these somewhere else, but you know what? They're just gonna be right here. I think I can save it. Slight spoilers for season 1, but when Superman gets his super hearing, he helps a lost little girl find her parents. Cute. Okay, so ecstatic dance. Ecstatic dance. You are sober. So no alcohol or anything. It's kind of like a night. I would say it's kind of like dancing in a club, except way better, and there's no random guys hitting on you, and also there's no alcohol, so there's no drunk people, and also there's enough space for you to dance, and also there's none of that weird stuff where like people are looking at each other and judging each other. Everyone's able to dance the way they want to dance. You can throw your arms up in the air any way you want to. Nobody cares. And that was really amazing. That was really special. Okay, so here's the first dumpling. So I put water around the outside. This time we're doing the circular shaped dumplings. And then I'm gonna pinch and pull, pinch and pull. And you just do that around the outside. Excuse me. Okay, and once you do that, you kind of push it together like this. And there, a little dumpling. You see it? Oh, it's so cute. Let's put it down. Run in focus. I think it's in focus. Okay. Hi, Hero. Welcome. We're making dumplings. I'm talking about ecstatic dance. Okay, have a good time cleaning your house, Galti. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. It was genuinely so kind, it melted my heart because that is Superman to a T. Aw, cute. Oh, congratulations on your 3 stream streak. Thank you. Thank you for that. Should I zoom in, you guys, or is this okay? It'll be okay. It's fine. Okay, so I'm putting it around the outside. So with ecstatic dance, you're not touching anybody else. You're just dancing by yourself. And I went with my sister, and we did like yin yoga beforehand, which was really good. But then again, yin yoga is not for the weak, you guys. I was saying this last week. I was like, yin yoga is a game of endurance. Okay, thank you for lurking. Thanks for being here and letting me know about the show that you like. Ooh, that's loud. Trust. Thank you for trusting the process. Trust the process. Oh, I got Some on my finger. That's fine. That might be too much. I'm gonna take a little bit off. Okay, I feel like, what if I do it this way? Yeah, that's better so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, this bothers me. I'm gonna like wipe it off right there. Yeah. But anyway, so it was everything I wanted it to be and more. And I just felt like everybody was there. They were all so comfortable in their body. And so it made me be comfortable in my body too. It allowed me to be comfortable in my body too. Because like when I go to places and people are just kind of like half-heartedly dancing, I don't feel like I can dance. I don't feel safe. And also when I know that there are eyes on me, judging me, and what have you. Like when there are people who come to dance, they don't really come to dance, they just come to pick up people, like pick up girls. Like people looking at me for that reason. I hate that. But at ecstatic dance, you can dance like in any way you want to, and you are not required to talk to anybody, interact with anybody, nothing. It's just about you and the music, you and your body and the music. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Hira. Well, I'm not going to shout you out just because you gave me a compliment, but that does remind me. Everyone go check out Hira. He's a streamer. He does Sonic racing. And are you in the top 100? I think he's in the top 100 for Sonic racing, which is pretty iconic. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not the best at remembering when to shout people out. You reminded me. Sam says, how dare someone come to a dance for reasons other than dancing? Exactly! Are you being sarcastic? But also, exactly. That's what I think. If you want to meet people, go to a bar. If you want to meet drunk people, go to a bar. If you want to dance, then show up at a dance place. Like, I hate how, I've seen YouTube videos of men complaining about, and well, this isn't just a men-specific thing, but I've seen YouTube videos of people complaining about how, like, they go to a dance spot and, like, there's a bunch of girls there and all the girls want to do is dance with their friends. And it's like, okay, but Sam says, nope, dancing is for dancing. Yeah, that's what I think. But you don't like to dance. You don't like to dance? That's okay, it's not for everybody. I like to dance. I was reaching like a flow state in my body. It was really cool. Like where I wasn't really in control of my body was just doing whatever movements it wanted to. And I was like leaning down on the floor. I was like doing this. I was like twirling around and moving my arms. It was amazing. And some people dance with each other. They do like this thing called mirror dancing, where you kind of stick one body part to each other. It can be anything, like your shoulders together or your back. Usually, it's supposed to be like your back, the back of your hand, the back of your back, your shoulders, your head, and you kind of like mirror each other's movements, right? And so things ripple out, and you kind of like do this wave-like dancing. And you can sometimes like go on the floor, and the men will like pick the women up and twirl them around and stuff, and that was really cool to see. It's very sensual. But again, there's not like this. It's very close. It's very intimate, but it's not like a. It's definitely not the same as what would happen at a nightclub. I'm streaming right now. Hi. Did you need something? What do you need? Okay. Just don't walk behind me. My husband's shirtless, so probably not a good thing that he walks behind me. When it's summertime and we have our thermostat set to 75, the shirt comes off. I don't blame him. I would do the same. No, he's not gonna walk behind me. Why am I so blurry? Why am I so blurry? Hello? Dude. Okay, this is not good. Why am I so blurry? No, I just zoomed out. Frick. Okay. Alright, that's just gonna have to be how it is. Nothing wrong with a little shirtless in summer. Yeah. Sam's shirtless right now. Are you wearing robes? Are you wearing a robe? Or does the robe comes off during summertime? Sam said, I don't feel competent dancing, and it completely pales in comparison to thinking. Like, exploring a Supreme Court decision and making connections between that and society is like dancing time 1,000. Okay. As long as you are achieving a feeling in your body that is enjoyable, whether that be through dancing or whether that be through thinking, then that's cool. I think experiencing things in my body is 1,000 times better than thinking, but maybe I just haven't explored the right types of thinking. I'm too private for dancing in social contexts. Oh, I see. Well, so with I'm not like trying to. So you could be like rolling around on the floor and doing whatever. You could be like crawling around on all fours, which is what some people were doing. Nobody gives a fuck. Literally nobody's looking at each other at all. But yeah. Yeah, it's up to you. Like if you don't feel safe in a space, then and if you don't feel safe dancing, then no, you don't have to. I only enjoy my physical body on drugs. See, that's interesting. I feel like psychedelics showed me that there was another way to enjoy my body. It like opened me up to that. And then from there, I've been trying to do things sober to simulate that. And that's why I'm like seeking out experiences like ecstatic dance. So have you tried other things like doing yoga or like doing breath work or like I don't know, any of those like woo-woo things? No, just shorts. Oh, okay. No robes today. Tim says, unfortunately, I feel that too. I don't mind yoga, but I prefer meditation if I'm gonna do something. Okay, so you really do prefer this, like, just really cerebral, really thinking, being in your mind, exploring the limits of your mind. To each their own. To each their own. Yeah, everybody's experience of their mind and body is so vastly different that, like, yeah, it's hard to compare, right? So whatever works for you is great. I think my brain has gotten so used to chewing on things, when it isn't given something to dissect, it screams out. So, Tim, would you have a hard time going to something like that? Vipassana retreat, like where you had absolutely nothing to do or nothing to think about? If you had nothing to accomplish, nothing to unpack, nothing to analyze, no conversations. You're not having conversations with anybody, so you can't even analyze those. No new material for 10 days. No new stimuli. Just slowly becoming nothing, basically. It's difficult to imagine even being there. I can't imagine taking that much time off work. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I think I'd probably start living in a dream state if I did a Vipassana retreat. That's kind of how I felt. I had a moment where I just dissociated so much that it was kind of dreamlike. Well, the real world kind of faded away. Like everybody I knew and everybody that was on my priority list, it faded away in the same sense that it fades away when you sleep at night. And when you're first waking up in the morning, you can allow those thoughts back in, but you kind of have control over, like, I'm not gonna think about that right now. I'm gonna keep enjoying my dream or whatever, you know? Okay, I need to shift over a little bit. Let me turn this. I'm gonna scratch my head. How is everybody doing? Are you all enjoying your existence? I hope so. It's very important. I think I'm enjoying my existence. I'm feeling I'm kind of crashing after last week's manic episode. Feeling the crash, and I knew that would happen. And you know what? That's okay, because I knew it was coming. I knew that my state of mania, my infinite energy and inspiration and sleepless nights and lack of appetite, I knew that wouldn't last. And so now we're here. Just really tired, yawning a lot. It felt pretty manic. Yeah. I usually wear my heart on my sleeve, Sam, so. Damn, I must have scared you then. I didn't realize you were even here. I didn't realize you even came by. You came in, you opened my stream, and you're like, whoa, no thanks. Well, I was having fun. I have no regrets. I am going to keep reading the Kama Sutra. I am really enjoying myself with that. Tim says it waxes and wanes. Your enjoyment. Yeah. I feel kind of similar. I need to talk to a lobbyist in like 2 hours. Fun. Lobbyist is like somebody who is a really good salesperson, right? Because they're selling they're selling ideas to politicians, right? I would not want to be a lobbyist. But I hope you have fun. Sam says, oh, it was especially noticeable as somebody who works in mental health. Well, thanks for perceiving me. Thanks for perceiving me. I do enjoy being perceived. That's why I'm streaming. No, that's not why. That's not the only reason why I'm streaming. But it is one of the reasons. Yeah, they're paid to get politicians to pass legislation. Yeah. So basically, listen, I'm so pissed. When I learned that how much bribery, I know this isn't bribery, but it's basically bribery, occurs in our government, it's actually ridiculous. Like, it actually really pisses me off. Like I thought that judges were supposed to be impartial, but it turns out they can be bribed, they can be spoiled, they can, have all their whims, all their desires be fulfilled by people who want them to vote certain ways. I don't know how that's not bribery. I don't know how that's illegal. I mean, how that's legal. It's just legal bribery. Yeah, well, I don't know how it's legal. It really... Tim says, bro, I was so nervous streaming Sunday. I kept stumbling over my words. Oh man, I get that. I do that all the time when I'm reading too, on stream. When I was first streaming. I'm sure you did a lot better than you thought you did. But yeah, it's hard to put yourself out there, so good job for doing that. Yeah, I look forward to being able to tune into your next stream. Hopefully it's
Yes!
Yes! Hi, Danny. How's it going, Danny? We're making dumplings. Yo, what's up, Danny? Are you feeling better from your sickness? You still feeling sick? Sam says, you pass a law that says if you hand someone money while doing the correct dance, then it's legal. But if you hand it to them without the dance, it's not legal. Yeah, I've kind of lost all faith in every administration that ever existed. But I'm glad there are people like you who are willing to join it anyway and do their best and try and be good people. Because the system won't change unless the people change. So constitutional powers is crazy. I'm super excited to read Roe v. Wade, because the more I understand about it, the more I understand why it got overturned. You mean like the way it was written? Was it just really, was it really vague? Well, we don't need to go, we don't need to go into it. Sorry, I'm depressed enough. Depressed enough about that whole thing. Phew. Sam, oh, thank you, Tim. You're asking a very good question. How do you continue to have faith when it seems so hopeless politically? Yes, this is a good question. Hi, Orange. Yeah, how many dumplings are there? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. This is our 18th one. I hope you had a good birthday weekend, Orange. Sorry your beer didn't turn out. That sucks. Some things just don't turn out. What I would decide would be literal Satan to people I know and respect, who know and respect me. Okay. Now I'm intrigued. Something has to happen. What happens is decided by those who try/show up. Well, and a lot of people have given up. I mean, it's crazy to see, like, the voting rates of people, especially in midterm elections. Like, the majority of people don't actually vote during those. Because everybody has this idea in their mind that they can't do anything to change the situation, so why bother? But you realize when most people think that, then, yeah, things don't change. Because everybody is collectively feeling helpless. At least when you try and vote or do actions yourself, you can keep your conscience clean. You can be like, well, at least I tried. You know? I'm of the personal opinion that you don't really get to complain about the political situation if you didn't vote. Surprise! What are you surprised by? He's surprised you. Oh, I'm glad you had a fun day, Orange. Sam says, I have 2 friends who would literally see me gaining political power as a sign of the Antichrist winning. Sam, why do your friends hate you? Can you get new friends? Bruh. Are you one of those people who likes to collect, just like collect kind of edgy? I don't know. I know somebody who he likes to make friends with people who are edgy and people who kind of hate him because it kind of, maybe it like inspires him to be better. I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. There's 2 main issues I really believe in. Number 1 is bodily autonomy, and number 2, everyone has to vote. If it were up to me, I'd say if you don't want to vote, you have to sign up for military service. If you don't want to have skin in the game, then fuck off. Yeah, I would definitely say if you didn't vote, then and you're complaining, that's just noise. That's just adding noise. Yeah, the world needs more people who are firm in their beliefs and want to stand up for it and do things. Not people who have a what's the word? Learned helplessness. Charlie says, I dumped a sucky friend. Oh shoot, you had a bad friend? You don't have that friend anymore? Sam says, I build one-on-one relationships. You can have a one-on-one relationship with a devout Christian. Yeah. You can. Yeah. I mean, I like to have relationships and friendships with people who I disagree with. Mostly because it tells me, I like having inside information on like what people who disagree with me think and like what they're talking about amongst themselves. I like, sometimes I have friends who I don't even know if they know what my political standing is. And I kind of keep that secret so they'll tell me more about what they actually think. I love hearing what people actually think because I really like understanding like where some of these extremist ideas come from and how people get to that point. You don't have to vote, but if you're gonna abdicate your duty to your country, you gotta make it up some other way. I would settle for a tax break for people who do vote. An incentive? Well, we live in a free country, and democracy means you also have the opportunity to not vote if that is your choice. And for me personally, like, You can choose not to, but again, I feel like you forfeit your right to complain about the consequence. You could choose not to vote. Like that's your freedom. That's you exercising your democracy or whatever, but I don't want to hear about it. You've lost your right to have a say on any political issue. She was sucking away that she put away my she did put away my, I'm not sure what this word is, but wanted me to be there for her. Sorry, Charlie, I'm not sure if I understand. Could you perhaps word it in a different way? Sam said, like, one thing that I'm learning is that the U.S. judicial branch has a rule against issuing preemptive rulings for issues that haven't occurred yet. I think that is fundamentally against how I believe a country should work, even if it is historically how the U.S. functions. Yeah, not everything needs to be run the way it's always been run, because our societies have changed. Tim says, I think the problem is that those in power have an interest in making people politically apathetic. Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I will be honest though, I am lost at what we can do beyond voting. You kind of lose me there. I try and do things in my community, like I'm trying to volunteer more. I'm trying to be like an active member of my community. But besides that, I'm not really sure if there's anything I can do. I don't think protesting really helps. I think protesting as far as like refusing to pay for something, holding back your money and not supporting certain businesses, I think that's definitely a way you can protest. But showing up to protest is mostly just about people sharing their angriness and allowing it to vent out in a place where everybody kind of feels solidarity, which is fine. Some people like that. We look at the U.S. system and think we definitely don't want it that way. Yeah, if there's one good thing that U.S. does is that it shows every other country what not to do. It shows everyone what not to do. Orange said, vast majority of Australians are happy with our mandatory voting. For me, it's also partly about acknowledging what can happen when it's optional. So how does one enforce mandatory voting? That's interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing. Like, will you receive a fine if you don't vote? I think for the most part, protests are worthless. If 1/10 of the people who went to that protest just donated $100 and formed a lobbying group, they would get more done. Yeah, I do think, yeah, protests don't accomplish as much as they seek out to accomplish. But what it does give people is, like, I guess a release. But then again, it's like, do we wanna vent out all of our anger and have nothing to show for it? Like, isn't that just the same thing we already do with all of our, like, dopamine, quick hitting things we engage with? Like, wouldn't we rather do some use that anger to work for something? And then when we achieve it, then we get to have that dopamine hit. Instead of just like getting together, everybody's saying, I'm angry, this sucks. And everyone's like, yeah, I feel that, I'm angry too. And then you all go home because you feel better. You didn't actually do anything. It's a small fine, about $100, but ultimately it's more the idea that expecting abdicators would actually pay. Oh, I see. Charlie says, she was not there for me. I was excited about something. She was like not important or so what, but if she was excited about something, I had to listen. I see. Oh, okay. So when you're excited about something, she could care less. But when she's excited about something and you don't listen fully, then she gets upset. Yeah. See, with friends, it needs to be more of an equal thing. I'm not saying it has to be a transactional thing, but you do expect like some effort on the part of the other person to be like, I mean, I'm not saying they have to enjoy all your interests, but they are invested in you enough to like spend the effort to just try and listen, even if they don't care. I was mad about something she was most of the time, saying I was wrong. Why was I angry? And did not let me fend. It was telling me her view, but the other way around. I had to let her fend and stuff, so I was really one-sided. It was really one-sided. Yeah, if you feel like a relationship is one-sided, then that definitely warrants a conversation at least. Because you should be getting something out of the friendship. Oh no, I didn't stir this well enough. It's fine. There's like a little bit of seasoning. Just, it's fine. That one's gonna be extra spicy. Well, anyway, I do want to try doing that mirror dancing at Ecstatic Dance, but yeah, I would have to do it with my husband, because I think my husband's the only one I can confidently dance with. That if I were to crush him physically, because I would, because I don't know, I'm a big girl, it would be okay. But if it was just like this, like there was somebody who was coming up to me, and I think he wanted to dance with me, but he was like 5'9", and I was like, oh, I know you're strong, but I will crush you. Like, I will topple over you. And that will just not be fun for either one of us. So, Sam says you're small to me. Thank you. Yeah, there's been moments in my life where I wish I was small. But I'm not. I'm not small. Never will be. Charlie says, I had multiple with her that I found stuff annoying, especially if I was angry and I just wanted to blow off steam. But she never let me do that, so I'm done now. Yeah, find people that are worth your time. Find people that are worth your time and your energy. If something feels one-sided, then it's not worth it. It all depends on what you need. What do you need from people? If you need somebody to be there for you, then that's something you can't accept. But if I will say this, if it's a pattern that keeps on happening with people, then I would say like, oh, okay, there's something else going on here. But if it's like this random, like this one person that's doing this, and you're like, this is not good, then yeah. Like your friends that gave you the care package. Exactly. And those are people that you want to keep around because they care about you. And they try and understand what you're going through, and they try and help you through it. Yeah. Okay. There's an ad break coming in about 40 seconds. During the ad break, I'm gonna get a drink of water and kind of stretch and stuff. So I hope everybody else can have the opportunity to stretch, but yeah, we're just gonna be here making dumplings. That's what we're doing today. If anybody has anything they want to discuss, let me know. If not, then I'll just keep yapping about ecstatic dance and about last week. I might yap about what happened over this weekend, although I haven't decided yet. Somebody sent me some very interesting texts, I'll say that. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, hopefully we're back. I think we might be. Anyways, I know the lighting situation is, sorry, here, put my hair back. I know the lighting situation is not ideal for the dumpling things. I wonder if there's a way to, let me see if I can increase the exposure. Hold on. Not the exposure, the brightness. Hey, there we go. Maybe that's better. Yeah. That's better. Okay. Crush someone who's 5'9". How tall are you? I'm 5'11". 5'11/6 feet. I don't know, I've got really long limbs and not the best balance and coordination. So mostly it's about like, I wouldn't want to embarrass the other person, you know? And I just don't really know if I have the capacity to Mirror another. I don't know if it takes experience or what, but the people who were doing it were really impressive. It was really cool to see. Like they were like they were like lifting the girl around, and she was like, they were leaning on each other's backs and like, you know, going like this and like then rolling around on the floor. And yeah, very, very sensual experience. It almost felt like I was watching something I shouldn't have been watching. I saw two people do ecstatic dance at the drum circle. It was a lesbian couple, and I thought they were, yeah, they were doing some interesting stuff. But I realized now that they were mirror dancing while they were seated. Yeah, mirror dancing. Hi, Ulysses. Oh, thank you. This is my new age shirt. This is my, I kind of feel like a shepherd in that shirt. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's like a linen, it's linen. It's kind of scratchy. I like the colors though. I wore it to my Vipassana as well. Dang, all that and no drugs. Tim, there was no drugs at all. And there were people like, I want to say it was I mean, for me even, I want to say it was like borderline orgasmic. Like it was really good. It was really, really good. Like I had moments where I was just gone. Like myself, I was not there anymore. It was just my body moving. And I felt so free. No drugs at all. Completely sober. I mean, it's called ecstatic dance, right? So you're supposed to achieve ecstatic states if you're doing it right. I'll have to try. You should try. You should try. I mean, don't expect too much, you know, because then I don't want you to go in with certain expectations and then be disappointed. But like, just show up and see what happens. And you need to be okay with just, you need to surrender. You have to surrender. That's the only way. You have to let go of that idea of like other people are watching me. No, forget about them. No one's watching you. It's just you. Sometimes what I did is I would like close my eyes, or I would like zone. You know how when you zone out, you're not actually paying attention to anything or anyone. That's what I did, and that's how I achieved it. Is I pretended like nobody else was there. Like other people were there, we were all together, but it wasn't like other people were there and they were perceiving me. Orange asked, have you done any more writing for my erotic thriller? A little bit. The mania has worn off, unfortunately, Orange. Damn it. I knew this would happen. I don't think I'm ever gonna write the book. Damn it. Who knows? Maybe if a wave of inspiration strikes again, I might write again. But I don't know how dedicated I can be. Dissociation is a really neat superpower. Hell yeah. By the way, Ulysses, I said hi to you, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, but also hi. Charlie said one of them is battling with lasting effects of COVID. She's a wheelchair bound because of it and has extremely low energy and is really reliant on others, and she tries to be there for others in a way she can sometimes. But that can be too much for her as well, but she tries to be there for everything, even though it is not always something she can do. Oh, I see. So somebody going through a really difficult time, but she still tries to be there for her friends. That's really nice. A 5-stream streak? Wow. Thank you. Maybe there should be a mushroom element somehow. Yeah, Orange, I want to add some psychedelic elements. I want to add some elements of ecstatic dance. Maybe there could be a scene of me and the man, whatever, mirror dancing. I could like do a scene where we're mirror dancing. I wrote a scene where I looked in the mirror and I blinked and I saw him as like the reflection shimmered, and then I saw him as myself, and then I blinked again and it changed back to me, and then it changed to him, and then it changed to me, and then it changed to him, and then I like faded out of consciousness. I was sitting in a Mormon chapel. So basically, I thought this was so clever when I wrote it, but now I'm thinking it's kind of stupid. Because I was saying that like line, I was like, release me. And then the next chapter was going to be, the following members of blah, 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 blah will now be released. And that's something that people say in Mormon church a lot, when you release people from a position. And like the bishop says my name. And what they do in Mormon church is like, they're like, all those in favor, raise your right hand. Any opposed, the same sign. And then I'd have me like sitting on the pew, paralyzed, not sure why I was there, not sure what was happening. It's a dream sequence. And then suddenly I see my right hand raising. I'm like, whoa, my right hand. I have no control over it. It's like stuck, it's frozen in place. Like I can't release I'm refusing to release myself from my desire. And I look over the mirror and I see him in the mirror, and then it shifts to me and him and me and him. And it's kind of like that moment is supposed to symbolize like me, like it's all me. It's like everything I'm creating, it's all, it has nothing to do with this person. It all has to do with what's happening in here, and how I'm navigating my desire, and how I'm holding myself prisoner in my own mind. Don't we love doing that? Don't we love doing that? Do people ever oppose? Well, and that's spicy orange, is that no, they usually don't. There was an article written about a person who stood up and opposed, and again, they wrote a news article about it. And everybody was like shocked and gasped, and it's like, it never happens. It's very socially, it's a huge social faux pas for you to oppose something. So everybody just raises their right hand robotically when they're in favor, but nobody raises it for when they are opposed. So anyway, I might delete the Mormon mirror scene. I might keep, I don't know. But I want to add some ecstatic dance elements. But something that's interesting, I don't know if I should reveal this information. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I should reveal this. The more information I reveal, the more people are probably painting an image of me that's not a good image. It's really me, and it's really what I do, so it makes for a very spicy story, I would say. I have a mutual friend with my best friend. She has this male friend who's like, well, I think he likes me a lot. He knows that I'm married. He's married as well. But like, I've never talked to him. I've talked to him maybe once at a party. But since the party, like, she sends him pictures of like us together, and like he's always commenting on the pictures, and like he's just like so obvious. Anyway, he texted me drunk on Saturday night. I'm like, oh brother, here we go. He wanted me to come over, and I'm like, no. What do you think I'm gonna do? What do you want from me? What kind of ideas does this man have? He sent me a picture. He was like, oh, I'm drinking with some friends. and it showed this really beautiful rug on the floor. And I was like, oh, nice, because he asked me what I was doing, and I was like, oh, I make this mushroom soup. And I showed him pictures of that, because I thought it was like a harmless conversation. And I saw the picture of his rug. I was like, oh, that's a really beautiful rug. And then he responds and he's like, I want you to come over here and step on it. Hello? And then he said something else after that. And, you know, English is his second language, so I genuinely have no idea what he meant by this. But he said, I also have a little rug over here for you. Okay. After that, I was just like, okay, I'm not even going to respond to these messages. I'm not going to block you because I want to see what audacity you have, but I'm not going to respond to anything. And then yesterday he texted me and apologized. And all I said in response was, how's the hangover? I'm so mean. What I wanted to tell him was that you don't actually want me, you want the idea of me. You do not want me, you want the idea of me. But I didn't. It's probably too direct. And he wouldn't have heard it anyway, so. Does he wear a toupee? No. No, I don't think he does. He's roughly around my age, so he hasn't lost his hair yet. He's from Afghanistan. Okay, Charlie, I hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for being here. You made it through another day. You made it through another day, and you'll make it through tomorrow. And then before you know it, it'll be Wednesday. Anyways, so I've kind of abandoned the whole having a good image of myself anymore. I don't care. Orange says, I love the dumplings, but I rarely have them. Now I'm kind of yearning. Well, I hope this inspires you to have dumplings, Orange. How did they make you feel? The text messages? I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of amused, but mostly just like, it kind of blows my mind that somebody would do this, I guess. But I realize that, I think it's kind of similar to what I'm doing. It's not the same, but it's kind of similar to what I'm doing. And so I think I need to recognize that. It provides a really interesting parallel. It kind of fills me with disgust, if I'm to be honest with you. It fills me with disgust. It's like a mixture of amusement and disgust. I want to help him. I feel bad for him. He's in a, like, he kind of doesn't like his wife at all. And they have like 3 kids. And he's obviously unhappy in his marriage, but he doesn't want to get a divorce. When I'm like, just get a divorce. If you're that unhappy, just get a divorce. But he's not going to do that. So I do kind of feel bad, because that's a hard situation. But honestly, I don't see how I could help with anything. Tim said, why does it blow your mind? I guess it... I think it blows my mind in the sense that people think that I would just throw away my entire life for them. For someone I've never even, I don't even know you. I've talked to you like one time. Why would I throw my entire life away for you, for one little thing, one little moment, which is probably going to be extremely lackluster because I'll probably be thinking the whole time about how terrible I am and how I'll just be racked with guilt. Anyway, I think we could change the subject. Sorry, it's like, we don't have to talk about this. I thought I would mention it because I thought it was kind of spicy. I don't need to, like, I don't need to. If people are interested, I'm happy to talk about it. But if people are not interested, then I'm happy to talk about something else. Hi, Refly. Refly, somebody drunk texted me on Saturday night, so I'm kind of unpacking that. Well, you don't have to apologize, Tim. I mean, I just wanted to say, like, I just hope I'm not just, like, using my stream as, like, a, you know, like a therapy hour or whatever. You know, I don't want to do that. I hope instead I can provide a space where people are entertained. So if it's entertaining to you, then that's great. If it's not, then... Reflex said I was not drunk. Oh yeah, maybe you did text me last night too. Well, no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Somebody else. Oren says maybe you can save him by revealing to him a more wholesome and peaceful way to see things. See, that's what I had in my mind, Oren. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to scare him away. I feel like if I were to scare him, like, if I were to just come out here and say, like, I know what you want from me and I don't want this, then he's just gonna run away and abandon me. What I want to do is I want to, like, draw him in, and then once I have him by the balls. I'm so delusional. Oh my god. Once I have him, then I can show. When I say it out loud, it sounds so stupid. Thank you for helping me say it out loud, because that's really helping me realize the error of my ways. I just want everybody to be happy. I don't want people to suffer. Like, he's obviously suffering in his marriage. He obviously hates his life. It doesn't have to be that way. He's not going to find what he's looking for by sleeping with a married woman. He's not going to find what he's looking for. Ulysses says, you know, the way you feel as a reaction to something is something you don't have control over. And those reaction feelings alone cannot make you a bad person. So why is a little part of you claiming you're bad and you're giving it a megaphone? Yeah, I don't know. Free amateur psychiatrist reporting. Thank you, Reply. Reply, have my tokens reset? Let's count dumplings. Okay, let's count dumplings. Let's see. Can I count by 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39. 39. We're almost halfway through, kind of. I think it's going to end up being 40, so it's going to end up being 80 dumplings, but don't tell anybody, okay? Tim says, I don't mind. I'd rather be hearing a human's real problems than just finding entertainment. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I always enjoyed watching, like, Trisha Paytas, who's a YouTuber, because she would always just, like, lay out her real problems for everyone to see. So I partly idolize her in that way, and Amelia Fard does that as well. I idolize those people, so I do kind of want to be like them, where I do reveal everything. But I just don't, like, sometimes I don't know if I'm doing it in the same way that they do it, where it's like intriguing and interesting. Like Amelia Fart, she talks about like in her past, like all the drama that she went through with like her roommate and like sleeping with a bunch of different guys, and like sometimes she would have a thing for both her roommate and the guy that was like her boyfriend, and there's all these dynamics and these webs of drama, and she just like casually sits on the couch. She'll be making muffins or something, and she'll just talk about the drama just completely nonchalantly. So I idolize her for that. But yeah, I realize that's not everyone's thing. So some annoying stuff going on, but hey, life is a comedy, not a tragedy. Oh shit. Tim says, strange terminology, drawn in, trapped, abandoned. Yeah, I like to be dramatic, what can I say? Reflight. Actually, this is a different person. Actually, this is someone else. I already know that about Divorce Man, though. Don't worry, I've already figured that out. But no, this is somebody else. Somebody who's closer to my age. He's a mutual friend who I've talked to maybe once or twice. He got my number from my best friend. She has this thing where she likes to live vicariously through her friends. And I think she really likes drama. So she really, really wants like something to happen between me and him. That's why she keeps sending him like pictures of me. She keeps like, I don't know. It's fun until it isn't, right? It's fun until it isn't. Yeah, no, she's not. She does like drama though. No, she just goes about things in a different way than the other people would. I do love her. I feel like I can be my full self around her, and I feel like that's really rare. And so I really love her and appreciate her for that. But as with anyone, she has her flaws. Maybe he's looking for confirmation that he should hate his life by doing something real and damning. That's actually a really good point. You could be right. Because he does things that are like kind of close to the edge, but never really going all the way over, if that makes sense. Like he went to, so with my friend, he like went to a strip club with her, and he like got a lap dance, and that was like a huge deal, and like a huge, whoa, you know, I'm really branching out here. I'm being bad. Let's be bad. Like with my friend, she is like the person that he goes to when he wants to be bad. He wants to drink. He wants to go to a strip club. He wants to, you know. And he has these two sides of himself, I feel like, that he hasn't reconciled, where like he's got these very traditional Muslim values, and he's from Afghanistan, and like he has several kids, and he wants to, you know, it's very important to be true to your wife and your marriage, etc. And I'm sure like the community looks at him, and it would be very difficult if he were to, so I don't know, but I feel like he has to pick. He has to choose. He can't just keep oscillating between both sides. Only you can throw yourself out of chaos. Yeah. So true. So true. But anyway, I'm not like judging him when I talk about him. Like I see a lot of myself in him. And I also just like I just want him to be happy. Like when I was leaving the Mormon church and I had one foot in and one foot out, I was kind of similar to him, where I didn't know what to choose. That's where I see myself in him. Like, to convince him that he can be happy. And that marriage doesn't have to feel like a prison. Ulysses says, how hard is it for you to establish boundaries? Yeah, that's pretty hard. I don't usually know where a boundary lies until it's been crossed. Or like almost very close to being crossed. That's a good question. Orange fixed a power socket, got a chart. .js www site to display the CSV data and discovered my beer was infected. Yeah. You must have Belgian roots with all those sons of Europe. Oh, you mean my snake plant? Yeah, I love my snake plant. By the way, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're talking about drama. If we don't have enough things going on in our life, then we will invent our own drama. Belgians love snake plants. I didn't know that. Well, I love snake plants too. Hello, Ollie. Can I call you Ollie or Ollie Fob? Whichever you prefer. Welcome. I love drama. Well, other people's. Well, you're in the right place. We've talked about a lot of drama so far. We talked about a lot of married men or previously married men and how they relate to me. And yeah, I like telling secrets.
我在北京。
What's up, Beijing? Ollie is good. Okay, cool. Talking about me before I got here. Wait, is that... Oh, wait. I'm not sure what you're saying by that, but... Sounds like it was something clever that you said. Jesus, it's hot in here. I have it set to 74, but I might turn it down to 73. I was married once. Oh, I see. Well, I'm so glad you're here. We like talking about... Sometimes we talk about philosophy, like the nature of the self, the nature of consciousness. Sometimes we talk about drama. Anything, really. And we're making dumplings. We're currently making 100 dumplings. But yeah, so it's interesting because this guy texts me. Okay, let me tell you guys what not to do. The inevitable pull. We talk about everything. Oh my god. I'm sweating, but not because of that. It's just because it's hot. I like talking with people. I like meeting people. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, one thing I would recommend against doing when texting a woman, don't use an emoji in every single sentence. Okay? Because this guy, I'm not even kidding, every single sentence has a blushing emoji. And then when he was drunk, it had a kissing emoji. Brother, you are in your mid to late 30s. What are you doing? What are you doing here? See, now I'm just gonna start using emojis. Oh my god. Lemon says I actually didn't start using emojis in text until my wife got me hooked. No, you guys, don't get me wrong. I love that you use emojis. I like the emojis. I'm not talking about how you guys talk. I'm talking about like not even every sentence, every phrase has one or two emojis. Like imagine Tim's paragraph, and if Tim said, "It's strange, ponder face, that I have such an opposite life path," different like blushing emoji. I'm finding myself, ponder emoji, getting drawn to religion lately. And then there's like 5 emojis after. You know what I mean? I'm not joking. And the thing is, if that's in your personality, then okay, here's what I'm saying. If that's in your personality, that's fine. Like I know people who are like super happy and excited and they want to use emojis and they're really friendly. But I have met this person one time and I know that he's just not an emoji guy. I know he's doing that to, well, Ollie, here's the thing is, oh, he might be AI texting. Do you mean like, wait, would he be using AI to text me? Oh my, is that something you can do? Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, it's strange I have such an opposite life path. I'm finding myself getting drawn to religion lately. Well, Tim, we all have different journeys that we need to go through. And if that's something that brings your life meaning, then that's great. If you need more of that external structure to give your life meaning and purpose, then go for it. This is not a religion hating stream. I mean, I myself have my own religion. We worship psychedelic mushrooms, but so it's not really a traditional religion, but you know, whatever people need. Thanks for the tip. Oh god, now reply is just gonna be going. Ollie says, what about lol every sentence? Oh, I don't know if he does lol, but that gives the same energy. Yeah, or like lol or haha. Are we like catering something? No, I'm actually just making this, to freeze. So just making a huge supply. If I was catering, I would not be satisfied with these. These are home cooked dumplings. These are not catering quality. I wouldn't be satisfied with these holes I'm leaving in the top. I'd focus more on the shape too. Lemon said I actually, oh sorry, you already said that. But also it's nice to see you. I don't think people should text getting to know each other because nobody knows what's cringe forever. Yeah. There's only so much you can learn about somebody over text. That's true. Maybe he's running his text. Yeah. Oh my god. You guys think he's doing that? Plot twist. Guy is shotgun messaging multiple women just to get one to agree. I think he might be doing that. Yeah, I think you're correct. Ollie says, I just got dumped before the first date by a woman I actually gave my number to in real life because I'm not Christian. That can be really important to people. Well, that sucks, though. But maybe it's better that she did that now instead of like 3 dates in after you were already invested, you know? Would you prefer that? Like, if you just had a deal breaker right away, would you prefer that you found that out right then, like even before it happened, and you know, kind of waste your time? I didn't try to convince her or anything. Oh, I'm not seeing enough emojis in chat. Do you want to give me the ick, Refly? You trying to give me the ick? I got the ick bad. It's so crazy that we're at the point where we just stopped trying to communicate and using AI instead. Absolutely. It's really wild. And like I said, that makes sense that he's doing that because it doesn't feel human. Either he's using AI or he is completely changing the way he would talk. He's like code switching. He's code switching to try and woo the white girl. I wonder if it works on the other white girls. Perhaps on Mormon girls. I think he's tried to like date Mormon girls. Maybe that would work for them. Doesn't work for me though. Definitely doesn't work for me. No, thank you. Like what I'm looking for, what intrigued me about him when I first met him is that he was like open and honest about things going on in his life. And I remember we had a really deep conversation. I don't remember about what exactly, but I enjoyed the conversation. So that's why I gave him my number, so maybe we could like form a friendship. Like I have met male friends. I have plenty of male friends who don't want to sleep with me. And vice versa. So I just thought this could be something like that, but nope. That Christian should have contained a cross and praying emojis. If you use AI to text or email me, I'm not talking to you anymore. Yeah, that's... Well, it's like, it goes back to that thing. Like, somebody was saying earlier about how their friends, like, wouldn't even give them the time of day. Like, they didn't care about their interests or anything, so they just, like, ended their friendship. Like, if a friend can't even care enough to send you a message, like, to talk to you, have a real conversation, then what's the point, you know? Like, what are we getting from each other? I want real connection. I want deep connection. I don't want superficial connection. I'm tired of that. I had enough of that in my early 20s, in like my high school. I won't accept that. Hi, Larry. Yeah, I'm making dumplings. Ollie said I grew up Mormon. No way, so did I. Sorry, that's why I'm mean to Mormons. I have mixed feelings about Mormons. I'm trying to be more open. But yeah, I did grow up Mormon. My family's still Mormon as well. I live in Utah. So yeah, some complex feelings there, but if you're out, congratulations. If you're still in and you found meaning, congratulations. Hey, GPT, there's a spiritual white girl who I like. Can you make this message appeal to her? Oh my god. Oh. Ask him to think of a random number, and you can figure out what model he's using. Are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna use that trick, Ollie. Thank you for that. It's fascinating. That's so fascinating. Mods, remove the Marissa's phone number redeem for 25,000 channel points. Oh. It's like, if I wasn't worth your time to write this, why would it be worth mine to read it? Ooh. Exactly. Oh, I'm meaner than you, I promise. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get more, so I'm gonna put these in the fridge and get out my next sheet. So we finished our first batch. Now we're gonna finish our second batch. We did it, we're halfway through. Okay. Get out the rest of the chicken. I was keeping it in the fridge so it wouldn't go bad. I'm really afraid of food poisoning, so. But yeah, I'm not saying any of this like so we can hate him and judge him. Because I think he's just a person that's going through a lot. I guess I just wonder like how do I help him? And you know what? That's probably not up to me. It's not up to me. Perhaps the best thing to do is just to let him go. Just be like, okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. Am I gonna do 100 dumpling mukbang? That would be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna pan fry these later. I'm gonna make sauce for them. They're so good. Ollie says, I was in a polygamous cult for a couple years when I was really young too. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. My brother's wife was in an FLDS family. I don't think her dad was a polygamist, but they were FLDS, so they like they didn't have technology. They made their own clothes. They kind of they like isolated themselves from society and like she had a lot of trauma from that she had to work through. Ollie said each model returns a different number. They almost always reply with that number. And so that's very helpful. So that's a surefire way to know if somebody is texting you with AI. Let's see. People do strange things for complicated reasons. But I really want to know if he's using AI still. I know, wait, no, I do too, kind of. Okay. I might try it out and then let you guys know. I have many reasons why I keep talking to people like him. Like, part of it is, like, I do get enjoyment from it. I am selfish in that way where I enjoy male attention. And there's one part of me that's, like, hoping that he's getting the same thing out of it. But I don't think that's true.
You are this universe,
Oh
and
my
you
gosh.
are creating it at every moment.
Ollie, you are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. You are this universe, according to Alan Watts. That was so generous of you. Wow. I feel special. I love your so what you have right next to your name now is a little mahjong tile. So I like playing mahjong, so that's a little bird tile. I never understood that a front door in America instantly gets you into the living room. Yeah, well, I think I mentioned this before, but it's bad feng shui. Because we have another door right here, and the doors line up. That's so bad, because the energy comes into your house and then immediately leaves. So I put a screen door over here, so the energy is able to disperse throughout the entire room. That was wonderfully honest to say. Who doesn't like attention? Some of us, I fear, like attention more than or maybe some people are just better at hiding it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody. So that's why I try and think carefully about everything I do. That like maximizes enjoyment for me. That maximizes enjoyment for me, but also minimizes pain for others. But Ulysses is right. I don't often know where the boundary lies for that. And I'm not always honest with myself about what I really want and where my boundary is. That's the thing. Like when you grow up Mormon, everything is forbidden, right? Everything is forbidden. And so suddenly when you leave that and you have all this freedom, sometimes you don't know what to do with it. When you have this freedom of choice and like, even if you still believe that you're going to outer darkness or whatever, like you've already made peace with that and you've already accepted it. So it can either be one of two things. It can be like, well, fuck it. I'm already going to outer darkness, which is hell, kind of. Or you could say, well, fuck it. There's no outer darkness anyway, so what does it matter? So either way, you're just kind of like, fuck it. Which is not good. Pendulum swings, yeah. A lot of people go into like substance abuse. Not everybody. Some people are actually just really good at adapting and adjusting. But some people have almost like a second puberty. Like this is what I've heard from a lot of people is they have like a second, like an awakening. I mean, not a puberty, but like awakening within themselves, where they like try all these new substances. They try all these new sexual experiences and different experiences because it's all allowed. None of it's forbidden anymore. Oh my gosh, hello. 你好，好久不见。我忘记了你的名字。我会叫你弟弟吗？包饺子，对，我现在在包饺子呢。你最近怎么样？ Yeah, it means make dumplings. 你最近的情况怎么样？ Well, Jimmy. Okay, thank you. 谢谢。Luckily, I was never cool or rich enough to have access to most of that. Well, with substance abuse, do you mean they start drinking coffee? I mean, for some people, yeah. I had this guy tell me, would tell me last Sunday that he was going off of coffee, and he made it sound like he had a genuine, and people do genuinely get addicted to it. But he was going through withdrawals. I mean, he was having almost 1 gram of caffeine per day, which I believe is a lot. 1,000 milligrams. That's 1 gram, right? 1,000. Anyway. But he made it through. He was able to completely stop drinking caffeine. And now his life is a lot better. Some people just have a really hard time with those substances. But yeah, like, usually I mean alcohol. A lot of Mormons go through the pipeline of like going crazy with alcohol, and then they go into mushrooms, and then they become really woo-woo. And that's me. That's what I did. A lot of people at my mushroom church went through a similar journey. Doesn't matter, you can use English. I can have a okay. Was my Chinese that terrible? I'm sorry. Shit. I need to practice. It's been so long since I practiced Chinese. It's funny because my husband's Chinese American, but I never talk to him in Chinese. And I don't see my mother-in-law that often. Ollie says, I think it's normal to like and enjoy people. You don't have to like justify it. Yeah. Well, here's where the Mormon guilt comes in. Mormon guilt. I feel like I have to constantly explain myself to people. I feel like I agree. And that's why I'm doing it. I think it's fine to like talk to people and get into really deep conversations with them and learn about them and try and understand them. And like understanding them helps you understand yourself better. But yeah, I come from a place where a lot of the things I would be doing now would be very heavily judged. I think we never really evolved to live alone or in small groups. Attention is the default. I left almost 20 years ago, and yeah, there are still some issues. Yeah, I think it's something you just kind of have to go your whole life with when it's that deeply ingrained, right? It can be hard to separate yourself from it. So speaking of sudden freedom and not knowing what to do with it, I started my own business last year, and there are many things I love about it, but all my work now feels like homework that nobody will notice if I put off. I have no self-discipline with work. Starting your own business. That sounds fun. But yeah, it can be hard to stay motivated, absolutely. One of my friends, she just barely got a job, mostly because she couldn't handle the boredom, and like she needs that structure. It's like I'm a terrible boss and a terrible employee. You don't have anybody else to blame. You can't blame anything on anybody else. All the problems are now your responsibility. I mean, overall, do you enjoy it though? And yeah, I could see where it would get to the point where it's kind of like schoolwork. Yeah, where you could always be doing something. You could always be working. Right? So developing like a work-life balance, I think would be really hard. When did we unlock 90s grunge bands? Is that what I look like? Yeah. Just trying my best. I mean, not that I'm in the same situation, but I don't have a traditional job right now. I just work part-time. And even then, it's like only a few hours a week. And so like finding ways to fill my time has been interesting. Ways that are productive. I see streaming as being productive because I like talking to people and hopefully people will get entertainment from it. And also I like doing things while I'm streaming, like accomplishing things while I'm streaming. And then I like try and do my art projects, but I don't know if I'll ever like make money off of those. I don't know. I just have a knack for not making money. Like, it's a skill almost for doing things that have no value. I love not making money. Yeah. Realizing I was pretty motivated by other people's approval, and now there's no one to approve. I do actually like the work. It's weird. Hey, that's good though. That's really good that you like what you're doing. It's a good way to stay motivated. But yeah, ooh, the approval of others. Oh yeah, I remember in my last job I did a lot of things for visibility and making it seem like I was doing really good work. But mostly I was just I don't know. I did a lot of things for the image of it, but not for the actual value that I provided. Some of the best work is often not compensated. I do agree with that. Like helping people. Helping people is not usually compensated. Okay, I think there's gonna be an ad break soon. No, there's ads. Okay, here, we'll take a quick break. I'm gonna rearrange some stuff. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Oh, 30 seconds left. Whoops. Jimmy says it seems like a small steamed bun to me, not a dumpling. Yeah, I mean it's not really anything. It's kind of a fusion of a lot of different things. They are butter chicken dumplings. So they're using Shanghai Shanghai style dumpling wrappers, but the filling is chicken with Indian spices. So it's a fusion. And I'll be making, after this is done, I'll be making a sauce that has like coconut milk. Actually, I think it's a vegan butter chicken sauce. And that's what you serve it with. Tim says, are you open to an album recommendation? Absolutely. I mean, I won't be able to listen to it on stream, but I'll be able to listen to it off stream. Yeah, trust me, if I could play the music I actually liked, that would be amazing. I just don't want to get muted. I shouldn't shit on the music I'm playing. It's a very nice service that people provided. This nice copyright-free music. Every time the thought of it comes to my mind, I think, you know what? You should just suck it up and make your own music. Then I could just use it anyway. Okay, The Way Through by Decca. Okay, what kind of music are they? What kind of music? Here's the dumplings. Now I want butter chicken. Yeah, it's so yummy. These are really good. These are really yummy. I'll share the recipe on my Discord. I mean, it's not plant-based, but I wonder, you could make a plant-based version, maybe with like mushrooms, maybe? I don't know if that would taste good. I don't know what people make dumplings out of as vegetarians and vegans. It's rap, but I think it has a lot of hope in it that I enjoy. Nice. I like rap music. Let's see, what rappers do I like? I like MF Doom. I think I have one Jay-Z song. Is his name? No, that's not it. Well, I like a lot of Korean rap, that's for sure. What? Who is that, Refly? Never heard of him. But their name kind of scares me. I've been really listening to Flowbots lately. Fight with Tools just gets better. I haven't heard of Flowbots either. Yeah, the music I mostly listen to these days is like psychedelic rock and like Skin Shape, Theodore, Philoxeny, I think is what they're called. But there's this YouTube channel called Nice Guys. Basically everything they put out is really good. They share a lot of music from similar sounding artists. You would know Handlebars. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check them out later. Yeah. Do you guys ever meditate to music? I mean, in a way that like helps you transcend reality. That's what I really love, is music that helps me transcend reality. Or like feel emotions really deeply. If I'm experiencing a certain emotion, then I need to be listening to a certain type of song. My fave rapper? Are you asking me who that is? I don't actually know. I said I listen to rap music, but I don't actually listen to a ton. I just listened to that one song by MF Doom. What's it called? It's like rap snitch knishes, I think it's what it's called. Yeah. My favorite rapper is that person. Okay. I don't want to read the name. The name freaks me out. It's a statement. Okay. Your music taste is interesting, Refly. When you were sharing that like Limp Bizkit video, I was like, what? What is this? Very niche. I hope you take that as a compliment. I like the Mountain Goats for that. They have a song about any emotion, no matter how obscure. Yeah, yeah. And some songs for emotions you didn't even know you had. I got a walk-in job, so I actually have to work. You gotta go to work? Okay. Well, it was really nice to meet you, and thank you again for subscribing. That was really nice of you. I hope to see you again. We don't do cooking streams very often. Usually we're talking about something really in depth. For the cooking streams, it's usually a more chill vibe where we just talk about anything. So, but yeah, when I'm at my regular setup, I have my psychedelic background behind, and I'll just like we'll just explore. I love exploring. I've been at work. Now I actually have to work. Okay. Go work. Thanks for listening. Yeah, no pressure at all. Listen when it's convenient for, for you. I think it's really nice of people to commit to chatting. Chatting is requires a lot of time. A lot of time and attention. So thank you for giving me your attention. Limp Bizkit is obscure to you? Yeah, because my Mormon parents wouldn't let me listen to them. Wait until you find out what breakcore I like. Oh boy. Yeah. Dude, I just got this wave of exhaustion. I feel so exhausted. I was in yoga today and I was just like yawning non-stop. Unless I use AI to do it. Oh, you missed the kissy face. You did the blushing face though. Thank you for that. You could do that, but I think I'd be able to tell now. I think I can spot an AI when I see one. Damn, that's I didn't even consider that, but now that it's the ideas in my mind, I can't get it out. I think he is using AI. He really just wants to use me like an object. And that's what fascinates me about the whole thing. I don't understand how people want to use other people as objects. Then again, I do the same thing with other people in different ways. I would never use somebody for sex, but I would use somebody for intellectual entertainment and stimulation. So is that anything different? I don't know. Either way, you're not seeing the person. You're just kind of seeing yourself in the person. So one of them I feel like is more socially acceptable than the other, but I think they're the same. Have you heard of Ido Portal? I have not. What is that? What or who? I was almost falling asleep on the bus on my way home. Ah, man. Yeah, you have to wake up early for your job. Yeah, I've been waking up at 6:30, so around the same time. It's too early. I don't know how my yoga I have one yoga instructor and he wakes up spontaneously at 5 a.m. Can you imagine? I will never in a million years, no matter how much I
我在
try and
北
train.
京，
What's up, Beijing? And no matter how many times Hi, Dom! Try and adjust my system, I'll never naturally wake up. I have to use an alarm. How's it going, Dom? What's new? How's your weekend? Well, you don't have to respond to any of that. Just making conversation. We're doing good.
Gatorade.
Gatorade. Oh, I ran out of tea. I can't hydrate anymore. Had a cold for a week. It's finally going. Oh, you were sick last week? Damn. Sorry. Yeah. Well, you already know. I was like really manic last week, and so if I didn't give anybody the space to be themselves, sorry about that. Sometimes I have times where on stream I need to have all the space. I need to have all the space, and that's not good. Other people should be allowed to share the space with me, even though I have a lot to say, a lot to unpack, a lot to analyze. The whole world has been sick since last month. What do you mean with the cyclospora thing? People stopped buying like fruits and vegetables. I've still been buying fruits and vegetables. But you know what? This is a great motivation to grow your own. Just saying. I have something coming that I'm very excited to show Dom, but it's not ready yet. You hate lettuce, okay? Yeah, that's true. That is true. I do hate lettuce. Especially iceberg lettuce. Like, bro, why? Why would I want to, like... It feels like iceberg lettuce is like going into my backyard, yanking up a random weed, and just... It's got that grassy taste to it that I just don't enjoy. No. And it's like watery, grassy. Nah. Going to bed. Okay. One person less you can use for intellectual stimulation. Damn. Well, what am I gonna do now, Refly? Well, that's one less person that you're gonna be able to listen to yap. You're gonna miss out, Refly, on all this yapping. Female yapping. Hopefully it's a symbiotic relationship. If not, then... well, too bad. I'm back. Job is easy. I'm gonna do it tonight. Let's do it tonight! You're kind of showing the realities of working for yourself, though. I could see how I could get into a space of... it'd be difficult to hold myself accountable. The female yap, duality of man. I wonder how many times Refly wrestles with the idea of like, damn, I really don't know what this bitch is yapping about, but I got that need in me. I just have to stay here. I have this need. This girl's going off the deep end, but I'll stay anyway. Is this beef? No, it's actually chicken. Yes, it's chicken and then a bunch of spices. So, like, red pepper powder, turmeric, garam masala. Yeah, and like curry powder, curry flavor. One of my old friends used to call lettuce crunchy water. And yeah, they're right. That's exactly what I'm saying. I just babysit giant robots and hope they don't turn on me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Giant robots, huh? That's cool. Well, good for you for starting your own business. I hope that it goes well. I hope that you are successful. I mean, the fact that you've already made it, what, more than a year? That's really good. I feel like a lot of people don't make it that far, so. At least new job is in the mill. The lath, what is the lath? Lathe. What is that? Lathe. You know, if I had my own business, it would be a paper making business. I really like making paper. Who knows, maybe my little hobby, I can expand it into making more paper. Right now, I can only make about 20 sheets of paper in 1 hour. So I really need to scale up, to use the business term. Scale up my business. Have you worked more on your novel? Thanks for asking, Dom. No. I've been working a lot on trying to get the inspiration back because I'm in a crash right now from the mania of last week. But I did go to, wait, Dom, have you been to ecstatic dance before? I went to ecstatic dance finally on Sunday and it was so amazing. And I feel like that gave me some new material to write about. Mostly with the mirror dancing. I thought the mirror dancing was really cool. Need more field research? I do. Yep, I do. I need more field. Oh, God. It's big, round, and spinny. Don't Google accident videos. Oh, God. Okay. I would Google it right now, but my hands are covered in chicken. So you working with grains? You said something about the mill. Oh, I overfilled that one. It's coming out the top. Here, I'll just take it out. Let's take that out, put it aside. I said don't. Okay, I won't. Well, it's like putting an idea in. Once you put the idea in my mind, then I'm gonna do it. Sorry. You're like, I literally just said don't do that. Well, don't think about elephants. Don't think about elephants. Google the machine, just not workplace accidents. Yeah, I saw some kind of terrifying signs from like that had been created after workplace accidents. It was like when I still had social media, that was like one of the things that came up. Like people's arms getting devoured by a machine and getting sucked into the machine in various different ways. Yeah. That's why you need a license to operate heavy machinery. What kind of crowd was at the dance? Yeah, so it was really good vibes. Really, really good. Like I felt like nobody was judging each other. Everybody was just in their own space. And it was like a lot of hippies. There were children there as well. There was a little baby. Somebody brought a baby. And the baby was on the dance floor and like had headphones on. And like the mom would be dancing with the baby. So there were like families there, but there were also like young people there just like exploring movement in their bodies. There were couples there that were doing a mirror dancing, getting really, really into it. Like really, really into it. And then people were just there to just vibe. But yeah, it felt really freeing to be able to just move however I wanted to. I like dancing that way. I felt like I could dance the same way I dance alone, like in my room. So I'd always danced when I was doing yoga. Sometimes if the song was really good, I'd just start dancing and I just completely let my body loose. But I would never do it in front of other people. But here I was able to do it in front of other people because other people were doing the same thing. Like I had nothing to be embarrassed about. There's absolutely no shame or judgment. And the music was like, what was the music? I don't know even how to describe the genre of it, but kind of EDM, kind of like hippie music, kind of like it was meant to put you in a meditative state, like a transcendental type of state. I don't know what trance music is, so I can't say that it was that. Yeah, I don't know what I need to look up and see what trance music is. But music that puts you in a trance did definitely come to mind. Psytrance? Potentially. I would need to listen to some trance. But like it would get really, really slow. So the music would get really slow and the dancing would get really slow. You know, type of music that you kind of like water bend to and like, you know, you just kind of move your arms however you want to. And then it would get fast paced. Like you could tell the DJ, she curated it to give you the most euphoric experience possible. So I did not need, nor do I have a license for this. Oh, shit. And you just freely admitted that to everyone? It's too late. It's too late for you now. You told us. Operating heavy machinery. They're coming for you. Coming. No, it's okay. Mill is a big square metal cutting robot. Okay. Well, that just shows how much I know. Well, cool. I was thinking about a mill as in terms of like grains for some reason. It's dark outside. It's like 100 degrees outside, but it looks like it's not. They call everything a mill and also call everything a machine. Okay, fair. Well, this seems like quite the operation you got going on, like something that requires machinery. So this is more than just like a little, you know, like something like a little hobby business. By the way, Dom, I'm not sure if you're still here, but Stan shouted me out the other day. I almost had I almost freaked out because I was like, oh shit, did he watch my stream? Did he hear what I said? No, he just shouted me out because I shouted him out. That was very nice of him. He doesn't know about my plot. He doesn't know about my plot. That would be so hilarious if you found out. God, I'm so crazy. Yeah, he was returning all the shoutouts. I literally went to his VOD and I scanned through I'm so crazy. I scanned through the whole VOD to see. But you're what? Oh, maybe you weren't here. So the reason why I shouted him out was because I said I wanted to make a document similar to him because he's so dedicated, right, to his exploration. And I was like, what if I make a document, because it was when I was reading the Kama Sutra. So like, oh, I'll make Kama Sutra 2.0 for modern society. It's about modern sex. And I'll make it like Stan Richardson where everybody's contributing. We make this just huge master document. Anyway. Not a bad idea. Thank you. Yeah, it was a joke, but it was a joke, but no, I really do. I think he's really cool. I need to watch more of his streams. He always streams right when I'm done streaming and I'm trying to take a break. So to be honest, I haven't been watching a lot of streams at all, actually. I haven't had the time. Just don't get AI to write all of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know he does that. No, I saw people were telling him about that too in his chat. So I think he's aware of his habit. No, I wouldn't do that. Although I will say this, I have been using AI. It's completely run on my own. So before you guys crucify me, it's completely run on my own personal computer. So I'm not using any data center. I'm not using any corporation's AI. It's like a home AI. I'm using it to like come up with things, like bounce ideas off of, kind of. Yeah, I use Claude from time to time. Yeah, I think it can be useful. Ollie said, we're not cops, and I don't blame consumers for harmful products. I think, well, Ollie, I think that blame can be shared by both. I think it's up to consumers to make responsible choices, but also it's up to corporations to not make harmful products. So I think it's both. Okay, this is the last one. Can I make it into 2? I feel like I can make this into 2. We'll just make 2 that are not filled as much. Because I do have some left over. I've got like 8 more wrappers. So I don't want to like waste them, you know? I'll put the rest of them in my composter. Just don't tell it personal stuff. Only like tech help or religion stuff. Right. I should do that, Dom. You're right. Not that I would ever analyze my own personal thoughts. Not that that's the only thing I ever use AI for. I don't use it as a therapist. I really don't. I just sometimes I just need someone to hear my deepest, darkest secrets and like help me analyze it. I know I shouldn't do that. But again, I'm not using a data center. It's on my own computer. The data is not being shared by with any corporation, so I think between the trillion-dollar corporation and some person, I'm assigning blame in proportion to power. Yeah. I mean, Ollie, I understand your reasoning, absolutely. Yeah, it's just becomes incredibly complicated, right? Because like these corporations who, like, what are they? When we talk about this corporation, that corporation, the corporation itself is not its own independent it's not its own individual. It doesn't have its own wants and desires. The desires come from the people who run the corporation. And like, yeah, there are a few people who control a large majority of the decisions that the corporation makes. But also there's a large population of people that are working for and supporting the corporation. And I think that that's not something to be ignored. Like, it is true that a small portion of people hold the power. Well, but also I feel like if the majority were to wake up and realize that if they all agreed and like stopped participating in it, then maybe they would have equal power. A terrifying number of people are telling AI their deepest, darkest secrets because a large number of people feel completely isolated. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of us feel like we will be judged if we tell these things to people. But that's what community should be about, in my opinion, is being able to share. Being able to learn from each other. So that's why I'm trying to like branch out more into sharing. But like, yeah, people don't really want to share. I think I'm kind of weird in the sense that I share a lot about my life. And a lot of people tell me, they comment, or I mean, like, people I've met in real life, they'll tell me, they're like, I don't think about these things at all. Or like, you know, I don't think I would ever share that information about myself. I think it's because people are scared. They're scared of being ostracized and being judged for their thoughts and for their opinions. Everybody is so dependent on being in the rat race that they'll kind of swallow themselves down. Ollie says there's pretty few things I'm scared to share. Lemon says, I used AI recently to build an audiobook converter. After reading LLMs all day, my brain doesn't want to look at long form text anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it can definitely be useful. It can definitely be useful for some things. I will always say that I do not like the use of AI for art. I think you can just, if you really need art to be created, just commission somebody. I mean, there's plenty of people on Fiverr. They'll do it for super cheap. Just use them. Yeah. Like for your own personal projects. Yeah. I think it starts with people. Thanks. I submitted some of my poetry to a poetry stream rather than AI recently. Hell yeah. Wait, was it Imogen's stream? Was it 2/3 Lotus? If it wasn't, you should definitely check out 2/3 Lotus. Because Imogen's really, really cool. And they will read your poetry. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the poet of Twitch. Come on. Yeah, there's only one poet of Twitch. Yeah, they're so iconic. Yeah, they're super nice. I really love what they're doing with this space. Every time I go in there, I learn something new, and I just get so inspired by how they give people the space. They give people so much space. Like, I'm talking like 30 to 40 minutes for their poem, and they'll just go through it line by line and like give solid feedback and advice. Yeah, we need more of that for sure. There are pretty few things I'm scared to share. Yeah, I'm the same way. And it's up to, like, sometimes I get to a space where, like, I almost demand people share, and that's wrong, because, like, in some situations people just don't want to. They don't want to develop that kind of connection with me, and I need to recognize that, you know? I think if you read too much AI, then you start talking like AI, and it gives me a super ick, so I try and limit my exposure. Okay, real. Yes, I've seen that. I've seen people write like AI before, like, where I know they might not have used AI to write it, but they still wrote like AI anyway. Ollie says, I refuse to use even a local LLM because I feel like just reading the output would slowly degrade my vocabulary and language, even though my vocabulary is mostly emojis. Thank you for those. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. We're gonna transition. You guys, it's finally, we're done with these. Now we're gonna make the sauce. You guys ready for something new? Okay, we're gonna transfer our cameras. Hold on, how do I do this? I'm gonna move my laptop over here. And of course, I'm gonna have to move all my cords out of the way. We're gonna bring this up. All right. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I think I can unplug my phone. It's charged. It's charged enough. There. Oh, no. There. You could probably zoom out too. It's probably fine. Ollie said, I'm definitely gonna get banned. No, I would never ban you. But yeah, if you use that emoji again. No, it takes a lot for me to ban somebody, if I'm being honest. I've only banned maybe one person that I remember. Actually, yeah, I did only ban one person. And even that was when it was a really insecure time for me, so they probably didn't deserve to get banned. I needed to feel like I had power. I needed to feel like I had control. So I banned them. Oh god. Okay, I'm just putting this in the fridge. Okay, so now we're gonna chop some onion. Here, this is still not tall enough. It's not tall enough because it makes it there. Okay. And let me see if I can zoom out a bit. Okay. Now that's too zoomed out. Zoom in just a little. Just a little, come on. I know you're tired. My camera's really tired, so it doesn't want to zoom in. Okay. All right. Hello, bald squirrel. How are you? I like your name. Menu. Oh, I'm sorry I don't have the menu, but here's what I'm making. I'm making butter chicken dumplings. So now we're making the butter chicken sauce. Here. So we're just gonna be cutting up an onion. Yeah. And then we're gonna stir fry the dumplings. I made like 80 dumplings. So probably not gonna cut this the right way, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not really a good vegetable cutter. I just try my best. And we're just like cutting it roughly, so. Cause I'm gonna blend it all up later. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. We've talked about a lot today. We talked about drama. We talked about dancing. I wanted to do a little bit more onion than this, so I got another onion. This is why I can't be a mod. I just bully people. Usually they just do it though. You know what's funny is that I don't actually have any mods. Yeah, I don't like asking other people to do something like that for me. Like, I know there'd be no requirement for people to keep coming back to my streams, but still, I feel like I wouldn't want to even have that be something they're thinking about. Okay, let's see. What else did I do this weekend besides ecstatic dance? Yeah, I didn't really do that much writing, unfortunately. But I'm hoping this week I can get back into writing. Okay, we'll do that. It's actually a lot. I'm meeting up with some friends throughout the week. Oh, I met up with my roommate from the Vipassana. Oh, that's making my eyes water. Ooh, I'm not wearing my contacts, so there's no barrier. Seem to attract a pretty calm chat though. Yeah, I love the community that comes here. I think it's really nice. Yeah, I've really enjoyed getting to know the people who come and hang out. And like, I got to know a lot of people from the philosophy Twitch community as well, and they're really nice. And a lot of streamers have welcomed me into their communities. Oh my god. Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna start crying. I'm just getting so emotional. I'm just getting so emotional when I think about how nice everybody is. Okay, we're gonna do some garlic. Fuck it, we'll just put in the whole thing. I'm a, like, 5 or 6 clove of garlic when it calls for 2 kind of girl. Dom asked, what happened to Bear? That's a good question, Dom. I did message him, like, a couple months ago, kind of asking how he was doing. Because I was wondering that. Because he was like, he was like, he had all these plans, he was going to be streaming every week. And he was like trying to get together the thinking community of Twitch, like the curious Twitch. And I was really excited about that. I think he has a lot going on in his life right now. So, like with his kids, with his daughters. So, yeah, I think just life happened. Because that's what he said. He responded and said, like, he had some stuff that yeah. Well, I don't want to, like, say what he said, but, you know, you can gather. Classic pattern, though. What do you mean, though? Oh, do you mean, like, when people get super inspired and they're like, I'm gonna do this? And then it kind of falls through. I mean, I do that. It's like me with my novel. I'm gonna write a novel. It's gonna be amazing. And it falls through. Now I want to start streaming again since you're so moved. I was joking about the being moved. I don't cry actually on stream. It takes a lot to make me actually cry. But yeah, you should. What kind of things do you stream? Or did you stream when you were streaming? This knife is way too dull. So I'm trying to be really careful. Because yeah, see, I'm like slicing it and it's not really even slicing. That's how you know it's not good. See, look at this. Look, I'm literally rubbing it. Dude, this is how you injure yourself. Do not do this. Don't try this at home. Oh, I know. I was joking about that. See why I'm sorry. I don't always understand humor. It's the autism. New small streamer just dropping off the planet. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what does get me emotional is thinking about all the people we lost. Damn. Yeah, some people just they I don't know. I can see how somebody would get really inspired and they come to Twitch having this idea that it's going to be one way and then it just doesn't really pan out. Like if you come to Twitch thinking you're immediately going to get an audience, that's not going to happen. If you come to Twitch for money or to get a lot of people in your chat, nope. That's not a good idea. But if you come to Twitch because you want to like show off your hobby and you want to yap without abandon, just yap for hours and hours and hours, then yeah. Bald Squirrel says, do you usually do cooking streams? I do cooking streams on occasion. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'll have a week where I'll cook a lot of times. But sometimes I'll have like periods of several weeks where I don't cook at all. I do a lot of different stuff. We talk about sometimes we talk about philosophy, sometimes we read, sometimes we do like a little mushroom game. Okay, let's transition. I've done all my cutting. Okay, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna have to move to another part of the kitchen. Okay, I'll put this here. We'll put it down lower. This is gonna be fun. How am I even going to do this? Okay, move that. Move the computer. My camera's attached to my computer. Okay, cool. We'll make it right here. Yeah, that's better. So I'm gonna fill this with, sorry, I'm over here. I'm gonna bring this up. Yeah. So I'm gonna make the sauce now. I'm just gonna fill it with olive oil. Actually, yeah. Olive oil and some butter. And I like to be generous with it. So I'd like a couple of tablespoons of butter, a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and then I might add more butter later too. And I'll just do it on like medium. The tone will always be blushing and kissing. I'll probably have to stream machining since it's all I do. Hey, but that would be cool though. Wait, I kind of want to see what you do. I would come. I would come see your stream. I'll just use emojis. Okay, then maybe that's what the thought process was going through his head. Like, okay, this girl obviously doesn't know how to read between the lines, so I'm just gonna spell it out for her. No, I know what he meant. Like, he's just trying to be super cutesy and casual and like, you know, like as if that's something I like. But let me tell you, nothing gives me the ick worse than somebody who is not being themselves. Somebody who changes the way they are to make another person like them. No. Nope, I don't like that. That's slimy. I mean, I do it. But I'm trying not to because it's not good. Oh, sorry, Lemon, I missed your comment. Lemon asked, have you been to or thought about going to TwitchCon? I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it. Thing is, a lot of the streamers that I really like and would want to meet, I don't think they go to TwitchCon. Like, I would love to meet Aristotle. I would love to meet Duncan. I would love to meet Sam. I would love to meet, Mushroom Fairy 13. I would love to meet her. She's so cool. But I feel like it's only like the bigger streamers who go to TwitchCon. Although one streamer who I think does go to TwitchCon who I'd like to meet is probably Forest of Wires. Yeah, he's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna put the onions in. We're just gonna cook the onions for a good long time. I know my pan's a bit crowded, but it's fine. It is what it is. Oh, frick. Frickety frick. My blender is not washed. No! I gotta wash my blender really quick. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wash my blender. By hand. Luckily, all I did was I used it to make soy milk, so it's not like it's that dirty. I hate washing things by hand. And I feel like this soap doesn't really wash off. Well, you know what I did is I actually diluted my dish soap by 1/2. So the dish soap was down to 1/2, and I just filled the rest of it with water because I was so tired of like rinsing and rinsing and rinsing and none of it coming off. And it's been great. I would highly recommend diluting. I don't know if you can hear me over the water. I'll just hope that you can. If not, then you'll just have to enjoy all the watery noises. I think there are situations where it's fine, but definitely not good for people long term. Oh, you mean like changing? Okay, yeah, I didn't mean what I said fully. I do agree that there are some situations where you can change. I mean, in a situation where like it's obvious what this person's intentions are, and it's obvious that this person intends to just like kind of use me, and you know, they're not being forthcoming about that. That's what gives me the ick. But I do agree. Like, there are some situations where there's a piece of skin in here. Get that out. All right, I'm going in. I'm going in. Oh, did that fall out? No, it didn't fall out. I would definitely go to open sauce. What is open sauce? I do love going to conventions. Like, there's like a Comic-Con type convention in my city. It's called Fan X. That's really fun. All right, I need a beverage because my tea ran out and I don't want to make more tea. Kombucha acquired. Crack open a cold one. Cheers. What are you sipping on? What are you sipping on? I agree, though. People who can't be themselves often feel duplicitous at points in time. So I feel like they can't be trusted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Particularly in social situations. In work situations, I feel like that's a bit different. Like, if I'm in a corporate setting, in a work setting, yeah, I'm going to not be myself. Yeah, I'm gonna push myself down and be whatever you want me to be. That's different. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get ahead. Oh God. Ethically, of course. Ethically, I will do whatever it takes to get ahead. Okay, there's going to be an ad coming in about 30 seconds. So once the ad comes, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look up the recipe and get a lot of the spices ready. And these onions are just going to keep cooking. It's like people who build absurd robots and hardware projects and share how they did it. There used to be, oh, that's cool. There used to be something called Maker Faire. That's fun to learn how something works. Absurd robots. I feel like I've seen like somebody on Instagram who makes like really silly robots. Okay. I'll be right back. All right. I think there's 30 seconds left. So I'll see you in a second. What I did was I just, I minced some garlic. I'm gonna add the garlic now. You always want to add garlic right after the onions. You don't want to burn the garlic. There's nothing worse than burned garlic. And actually, I'm going to turn down the heat because I'm going to add quite a few other ingredients, like all the spices. I'm impressed by the open claw people. Making robots is next level tinkering. Right? Yeah, people have so much creativity. Please don't put open claw on a computer you use for anything else. Oh shit, really? What will happen? Okay, I'm taking this off the heat. So I can add other stuff. All the spices. Not to brag or anything, but I think I would have a knack for destroying computers. By downloading shit I shouldn't download. Okay, 1 teaspoon coriander powder. Let's see. 1 teaspoon cumin. Do you say cumin or cumin? I say cumin. 1 teaspoon garam masala. I'm gonna do a heaping teaspoon of that. Yeah. Big old teaspoon. I just use the same scoop for everything because I'm a barbarian. It's all savory spices. I mean, come on. Oh, I don't need, this is turmeric. Hold on. Curry powder. Looks exactly like turmeric. It's not. Half a teaspoon of that. Sorry, I'm looking at the recipe, so I'm not looking at chat. So give me 1 second, and then I'll look at the chat. 4th teaspoon of chili powder. Yeah, that looks like a 4th teaspoon. And then what else? Oh yeah, I didn't add ginger because I hate ginger. Sorry, that might be a divisive statement that I just made. I don't like ginger at all. It's not good. Okay. Half a teaspoon of salt. Yeah. Okay. And then just the rest I just measure with my heart. Lemon asks, what turns you off about ginger? The lemoniness? Oh no, I'm sorry, and your name is Lemon. Shit, I promise I like lemons. I've got lemons in my fridge, and I drank an electrolyte drink with lemon in it just barely today. But it's like that. That's at the top of your throat. The spicy lemon. It's like a sourness, a sour characteristic that I feel it doesn't add to the dish. I definitely like it in Indian food, but it's not the most important ingredient. I agree. What is the most important ingredient, do you think, in India? I think it's garam masala. I know it's a mixture of a bunch of different spices, but if you have nothing else, garam masala will make it taste like Indian food. I've had Indian food my whole life with just curry powder, and that's like 12 ingredients. Well, it's in 1 jar. One thing, you can add 1 teaspoon of it. So that makes it 1 ingredient to me. Okay, but if we were to say what spice, let's see, what's the most important spice then? Probably, oh no, there's so many good spices. I forgot I turned off the heat. I was like, why is this not cooking? I've made it from scratch. It's amazing. You toast all the spices whole, then grind them. Oh yeah, that sounds good. I thought about doing that, but it seemed like a lot of work. I'm lazy. But maybe. I might do it one day in the future. I did make my own chai one time, and that was good. Lemon says, it's all good, just haven't met anyone who's forward about not liking ginger. Yeah. I don't like it. I'm very picky. Okay. I don't need to cook this for that long, actually. And actually, you know what? I don't need to cook it anymore. We have coconut milk, which I'm gonna open. I got a new can opener because my other one was destroyed. I guess after just use. This one's so much easier to use. It's crazy. The can opener was at the point where I was literally having to it wouldn't open. So it's like something came off in the alignment, and I think the blade got really dull. And so at one point, I'm not proud of this, I had to resort to taking a knife and literally stabbing the can to get it open. It's bad. Luckily the Indian market is also the liquor store here. Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna, oh shit. Don't do that. Okay, my kitchen is an absolute mess. We're gonna go over here just briefly. You're gonna see my sink in the background while I come over here and show you the blender. I'm just putting all the onions and everything in the blender, and then I'm blending it with coconut milk. And I think I should be able to fit it all in one go. I do not like pieces of onion to crunch on in my sauce. I like it to be a smooth sauce. I'm very particular about my textures. If I crunch on an onion, that will ruin my day. Ollie said it completely destroyed a coffee grinder though. Maybe grind the cinnamon separate. Ooh, yeah. Oh no. Ooh, yeah, if you get the cinnamon sticks, yeah, then that might be. Okay, so I just put the coconut milk in here. All right, time to blend. Let me see how it looks on the camera. Yeah, it looks good. And in fact, I'm gonna turn off the mic because it's gonna be really loud. So, well, Ollie, some things you just have to learn from experience, unfortunately. Oh dear. Okay, turning off my mic. Okay, we did it. Now we're gonna put this back in the pan. Oops, I forgot to bring the camera over. I'm gonna bring the camera over. Ah! I'm sorry, I just hit you on the light. I hope that didn't hurt. I just hit your head on the light. Wow, that was so mean of me. All right. So now what we do is we heat this back up and we add tomato paste to it. Hello, why are you not turning on? Thank you. Machine. It hurts a lot. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Didn't know what you were signing up for. So the recipe calls for like, I don't know how many tablespoons. I just like measure with my heart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just add all this. I'm gonna add every last drop of this tomato paste. Because I like tomato. And even I'm gonna go so far as to use my secret technique. And you know that is, well, I'll just show you. Yeah. See, it gets it out. I use that with my lemons and limes too. When I'm not using the lemon thing. I'll just take the lime. It's probably really bad for my teeth, but I'll take the lime and I'll just squeeze it in my teeth. Use the tools that nature gave you. So yeah, mixing this up, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. You know, when you add tomato, the acidity is sometimes a lot, so you can add sugar to it. And then I'll just I'll simmer this, and we'll get started on cooking the dumplings. Yeah, you forgot about those, didn't you? This is just the sauce. Just baby bird it into the pan. I can confirm none of my spit got into the dish. There's absolutely no spit in here. Well, I'm just cooking this for my husband and I, so it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna go get the lid. Which lid is it? It's the small lid, I think. I'm also cooking it. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. I'm cooking it. Everything will come out. All the cooties will come out. All right, I'm dealing with that later. I can only deal with so many things at one time. Jesus, my kitchen is... Every time I do a cooking stream, I just I look at I'm lucky that I have an island, so everything can just be in one place, but dude, I'm not even kidding. Just look, okay? Just look. Here's my setup, and then there's the rest of that giant ass onion. And then there's all my chicken stuff. There's a bunch of boxes and stuff I haven't put away, and then there's all this. The more times you say it's fine, the more fine it is. What did I say? What did I say? Did I say that? I don't know. I'm at the point in the stream where I'm just becoming delusional. Okay, I'm putting this away. All right. Okay. So here's our tray of dumplings. We're gonna pan fry these. Me too, and I'm still running the robot. I'm glad one of us is getting stuff done. I'm getting stuff done. Just slowly. Very slowly. Right. Get my big ass pan. My ass pan. I probably shouldn't have my camera this close to the pan, if we're gonna be honest. This is an expensive camera. And one time I actually melted the cable of the camera because I left it on the burner. That wasn't great. That wasn't a good idea. But you know. Okay, I'm just stirring the sauce. I turned the sauce down to a 3 because I just want to simmer it. Put the camera under the fan. Hey, now there's an idea. Well, I just have to put it in the cabinet because it's one of these induction things, so it's all... Okay, I'm gonna put this in the lid of this. There. Okay. So what I need is, I need a plate for the finished dumplings to go on. And then I need a mug of water. Yeah, I need a mug of water to add. Okay. So I just cooked this in olive oil. It doesn't really get that hot, so Yeah, I just cook it in olive oil. I don't know if that's enough. I'll put a little bit more in. Yeah, that's enough. Just enough to like coat the bottom of the pan. And then what I'll do is I was gonna use my finger, but you know, we're here, so since people are watching, I guess I shouldn't do that. Then I turn this up to like 7. And actually, I'll just put the dumplings in right now. Put the camera over here. So you just put the dumplings in, and you fill it with water so that it'll steam the dumplings first. I really want to make sure I annihilate this chicken because I'm really afraid of food poisoning. So it's double cooking. You're steaming it and then you're frying it. It's a very specific technique. Watch and learn technique. Okay. And I usually just fill it a lot. Yeah. Maybe one more. Maybe 2 more. Fuck it. Okay. Fill it with water. Yeah. And now we just wait for it to boil. So I'll put the lid on and I'll just wait for it to boil. Turn it up slightly. After your mouth, fingers are probably fine. After your mouth, fingers are probably... Whoa. Am I lagging? No, I'm lagging. What? Why? What happens if I turn off my camera and then turn it back on? Wait. Am I good now? I'm good. Let's return to our sauce, shall we? Is the camera getting cooked? No, she's fine. She's doing okay. Is your stove stealing all the bandwidth? It's possible. So many things are possible. It could be that my laptop is overheating too. I'm using a laptop. She does not like to stream. Look at this beautiful orange color. So I'm gonna add, oh no. Where'd my fenugreek leaves go? Oh, this is very important. Oh, they're up here. Wait. Wait. See if I can reach it. Hold on. Can I reach it? Let's see. Yeah. I got it. I got it. I think this is fenugreek. Yeah, it is. I like adding a frick ton of fenugreek leaves to my stuff. Okay, let me taste it. Yeah, that has coconut milk on it. It's fine. Let me taste it. Yeah, I'm tasting it with the same spoon that, and listen, it's just me, okay? Shit, that's actually good. Just a little bit of, just a little tiny bit of sugar. A little bit. That actually could use more spice too. There. Oh, that's probably too much. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Okay. What? The sugar. I'm not a cop, but you had your mouth around the tomato paste. The spoon is fine. Yeah. It's fine. This is, we're just making up our own rules. I washed my hands before this, by the way. My mouth is clean, my hands are clean. It's all clean. Okay, I'm kind of second guessing this whole... That's too much. I'm putting this in here. Just ignore that. Okay. But look, and it adds a nice redder color to it. Fine, if you want me to get another spoon, I'll get another spoon. But I will be using that spoon multiple times to taste it, so it's gonna be the same thing. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Don't forget chemical X. What? You just revealed my secret ingredient. How dare you? Here, I'll use this teaspoon. Shit, that's hot. Okay, it needs more salt. Do you guys like to cook? I like cooking. I cook every day. Yeah, I'm the person that makes all the food in my family, so. Ollie, you love cooking? What kind of food do you like to cook? Okay, let's see. Is it? Oh yeah, it's boiling. This is boiling. I'm gonna like turn it over so that it's more even. Yeah. So we don't need the lid anymore. Now, I like cooking these with chopsticks. I just feel like you get more precision. Make it a really amazing tortilla soup. Ooh, sounds good. So I'm just making sure I get underneath all the bottom of these so they're not sticking to the pan. You want to be really gentle though so they don't break off. Hence the chopsticks. But yeah, we're gonna make these really crispy on the bottom. It's just gonna be so good. And then you eat them with the sauce. Thing is, I don't have enough tomato paste. Like I could have added more tomato paste to that, but I don't have any more in my fridge. It needs it needs acidity. What if I add vinegar? No, resist the urge. I want to add vinegar. No, don't do it. Like that could literally ruin everything. Don't do it. I don't want to add more salt, you know? Add an anchovy. Oh, I don't have any anchovies. But that would add a what? Umami flavor? Would that work? When I need an umami flavor, often I'll add like soy sauce is really good, or like nutritional yeast. That's why I was gonna make you find out. Oh God, you were gonna. Yeah. Here. There we go. That's probably better, right? Nope. And my camera is still struggling. You know what? The steam is coming up and hitting my camera. So what if I refresh? Oh, so it just died. So it just died then. Okay. Well, I guess I died. Is my camera okay? Yep, it just said, nope, we give up. Okay, how about now? Oh, okay. Everything's fine. Now I'm just way zoomed out. Fine, I'll do it myself. Zoom. Zoom. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that might be too much. It's gonna have to be okay. Add an anchovy to the camera too. Here, you want some? I have tuna. That would work, right? Oh, we're almost done here. kind of want to go underneath. So there's a point of no return where you want to go underneath, but you shouldn't, because it's crisping. And you know what? It's the point of no return. I'm going to leave this to just crisp up. I'm going to take a giant handful of fenugreek leaves and I'm going to put it in my sauce. It's not a handful, but you know. Yeah. I like a lot. You notice as it cooks, it gets darker red color. The fenugreek add a really good, like, herby taste to it. Yeah, it's really yummy. But I might just add vinegar. I'm gonna think about it as I bring out the vinegar. Like one droplet. One tiny little drop. Tiny little... Bloop. Okay. It's good. Too late. It's too late. It's already been done. We made our bed. Now we have to lie in it. Okay, this is going to start getting really loud as it's sizzling. It's like cooking. Here. And what I do is I look at the indicator just of the insides. Once it starts to get dark brown, then I know that's what the underside looks like. You can't eat it anyway. Aw. I might have just ruined it. Wait, let's see. Because I can smell vinegar now. Let me see. Oh no. What if can it cook off? It can cook off, right? No, it's good. Okay, we're fine. If only someone had tried. No, it was a good decision. It was only a brief moment of panic. We're okay. Everything's fine. Okay. I'm just waiting now. It's good. It's really tasty. So the coconut milk is really fatty. So it gives a really rich, savory flavor. And then like onions. It just tastes like a really good butter chicken sauce. In fact, I don't even need to add any more butter because the coconut milk is already really, really buttery. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn the pan. Oh, but you see, it's starting to get a little bit brown. That's good. Actually, I'm going to turn this down a bit. I don't want it to burn. But some of these might be ready almost. If I can. So what I gotta do is I gotta get underneath it with the chopsticks and kind of like... Oh, okay, she's stuck on there. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. Oh, it's coming off. See? I might have ripped it. No, it ripped a little bit. Don't look at that. You see the bottom's nice and crispy. Don't look at that one. You see, this technique here is tried and true. Shit. Fuck. Okay, I'm turning it off. It's so stuck. Wait, here it comes. Okay. That one's also destroyed, but those were the most burned on. So I think we're gonna be okay. Maybe if I like let it rest for a second. Oh look, this one's okay. Look at the bottom of that one. That one's good. It's out of focus, but it's really good. We'll just leave the ones we can't pull off. Here's another nice crispy one. I think over time the steam will help it release off. I'm gonna break these chopsticks, dude. It usually doesn't stick like this. Oh, Jesus. That's really on there. You know what? I'm getting the spatula. I tried using the chopsticks, that did not work. Bringing out the big dog. Those dumplings look delicious. Yeah, I know. Actually, maybe the chopsticks were a good idea. It's stuck. Wait. Okay. See, look. See, you want to get it completely intact because it keeps that crispy bottom. The crispy bottom is essential. It just takes some work to get it off. It'll come off eventually. Don't use this with metal, by the way. You need to do wood only. But here. This is my plate that I'm filling up. So after this round, what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it. We're going to do a taste test. Show you how I like to eat them. What I do is I just like fill a little bowl. Well, I'll show you. I won't spoil it. I don't know how the street food people do it. Where they, you know what I mean? Like they just like slide them all out. I think it depends on the type of pan you use. But you want to have the crispy bottom. Luckily, you were writing down a tool. Well, there you go. You didn't see anything. Oh my god. Oh my. I'm gonna resort to the chopsticks again. Oh, see, the chopsticks are easier. Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave that for a second because I want to try this. Okay. I want to try this, so we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna get a little bowl and a spoon. Don't put that on the hot surface. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little spoon of the sauce. Okay. And then usually what I do is I just stab the dumpling like that. Barbarian. See the crispy bottom? And then what you do is you just like completely drench it in the sauce till it's fully sauced up. Oh, it's gonna be way too hot. Hold on. Yeah, the sauce is really good. It's my favorite sauce I've made. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. Use the camera to cool it down. Yeah. I'll just put the steam directly in the camera. That's good for the lens, right? All the camera people in their chat are like, no, don't do that. I'm gonna have another one. Gotta completely cover it. I would drink this sauce if it were up to me. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Delightful. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to spend the rest of my time. I'm probably gonna end the stream here actually, so I could focus on getting these freaking things to come off the pan. Because you don't want to see me standing here for 10 minutes trying to get these off. But yeah, we did it. Thank you guys all for being here. Ollie, it was so nice to meet you. Thank you again for the sub. Lemon, it was so nice to talk to you as well. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys have a good day, a good afternoon, good evening. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these. Resisting the temptation. No, yeah, for now. Who knows? Maybe I'll come around to emojis. Okay. See you guys. Time to eat. Okay. Bye-bye.